Hey guys, it's Cooper and Johnston for Painted 360. We are going to be disassembling this regular white Xbox 360 controller for a customer who wants the top part of it orange, the bottom part orange as well, and the battery pack, the triggers, the bumpers, and this piece right here, blue. So, Johnston, do you want to take us through the equipment we'll need to disassemble this?
Okay. So the first piece of equipment you need is obviously your controller that we got mailed from a customer. Your X-Acto knife, because under this battery pack there is a barcode there, which I've already stripped so the video can go much quicker. And there's a screw right there, as you can see. You're going to need a small screwdriver set. And your special bit is called a T8 Torx security driver. It has like a little tiny hole in the top there. Alright. So, the first thing we're going to do is probably take out the back screw here. So, we're just going to cut the video and we're going to bring it right back to you when we're done in screwing these. Okay?
Hey guys, we're back. Johnston has just disassembled this Xbox 360 controller. One little detail we forgot to, that we left out by accident, is that you're going to need a bag. Preferably just like a good one that can zip up so you don't lose the screws that you take out and any other parts that you take out. So Johnston, run us through what's next.
Alright guys, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and you're going to place it on the back of the battery pack, and all you're going to do is just pull right apart, lift over the triggers, place your faceplate over here, preferably not in the bag because it will get scratched from other things. See, what you're dealing with in the Xbox controller, you're dealing with rumble packs, a circuit board, triggers, a whole bunch of everything, so you're going to be very careful. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to take your whole circuit board just out like that, put down the frame, and you can do this because it's pretty easy. You just pull those analog sticks off, put those in the bag there. All you need to do is, like, if you have a bit of a nail, you're just going to pull those rumble packs off like that. They come off very, very simple. But as you notice, this one is bigger than the one on the left, or the right, sorry. So you just make sure this one is the left. Make sure. Alright. Okay. We're just going to pull that there. Take the other one off. Now you're left with your circuit board. If you're going to be painting your triggers like we are doing with this customer, you are definitely going to need to take off the triggers. You cannot paint near the circuit board. You're just going to have to remember that. So what I do is, Painted 360 here, I grab my small handy dandy screwdriver thing, and all I do is I just, as you can see here, you just pry that arm off. Just takes a little bit of wiggling out. Haven't done too many triggers over here at Painted 360. It's a difficult step. Alright, see? That should just sit down in there until you're done. And the next thing you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to pry the triggers out like that. And you just take a little bit of wiggling. I usually use two screwdrivers for this one here. Just pry it.
If you do not feel comfortable doing this, just mail it to us. We'll do it for you, paint it up for you real nice. Extreme quality at Painted 360.
Okay, see how you get the spring? And then you're left with just the dangling trigger. These come off very simple. Just like that. Simple as that, alright? So that's how to get your triggers off. And it's the same one for over here, right? So I'll just stick that in the bag. I would suggest not putting your circuit board in your bag. What you're going to want to do is, you're probably going to want to, like, we have a bin that we use to sort everyone's controllers out, because we've gotten multiple controllers at one time. So we don't like them getting mixed up, so we have bins. So we put it in a bin, so I'm just going to put that in the bin there. There. Cooper? Ooh. Okay, so now what you're left, you're with the front of the controller. See that? The front of the controller. So this part is very, very simple. You just pry that off, simple as can get. Put that in your bag, that won't matter. all these buttons, this like rubber thing just comes off like that. You just put that in your bag too. The D-pad rubber thing comes off. And then there's two parts to this Xbox button. There's the actual part of the button thing, and then the outside shell where the LEDs go. And these buttons can only go in one way, so they can't get mixed up, so they'll just come out like that. Oh, I also have the start buttons and the back buttons there, so those will go in the bag too. They're about a ½ inch long. Alright, one of the other tougher things that is pretty difficult to do, which I see a lot of people just leaving the D-pad on there, you cannot do that. Do not do that. I repeat, don't do that. It's the simplest thing to do. You take a star screwdriver and you just like you just take the screws out. It's not that hard.
Some of the other controllers that we've done here is this MLG controller is actually Johnston's controller, and this other controller right here is a customer's controller. We'll be mailing that to him in a couple of days. Hopefully he's very satisfied. We also did a faceplate, which I'll grab for you.
Alright, so I've got those screws out, and I'll get him to place those screws in the bag once he's done that. And you got it there, the spring. So you want to put that in the bag too. And I don't know if you can see or not, but there's like little clips in there. There's just like little clips. You just need to pry one with a little small, like, DT little screwdriver we got here at Painted 360. So basically you're just going to want to pry that out like that. Look how easy that was. Your D-pad there. You can actually sand this down and paint it. I just said do not leave it on there when you're painting it. So, yeah, this just comes out into two parts. And you're left with your faceplates and everything. And I'll let Cooper take over with the faceplate that we're going to be sending out with this green controller for a guy.
So he sent us this in, and he asked us, be creative with it. So we put our creative minds to it, and we thought, why not just match it up and do the stripes. So we have the half green with the diagonal, then the white stripe was just the plain stripe, we did not paint that, then we have the rest of it black, which was the other diagonal stripe. So that'll be sending out with the controller, and hopefully he likes that all together.
I don't know, we make off that, he sent us his faceplate and everything. I think he also sent like $40, so that came out very nice. Yeah, we'll do that for anyone. We're definitely gonna be getting a website up and everything. But yeah, this controller works and everything. In the other video, we're actually painting this faceplate. We painted this. We did a video on it, how to mask these buttons off so they come out very nice, and how to paint it and everything. And we're gonna hopefully get some more videos on. We're just getting started here at Painted 360, and we hope to get more videos on to you, teaching you how to disassemble and all you need to know on how to paint and painting your controllers and your faceplates here at Painted 360. Peace out, guys.